I have been engaged in the school system. I was appointed as a member of the Superintendent's Business Advisory Committee. I served for multiple occasions on the Bonds Committee for the school system, and most recently served on the Adult Education Advisory Committee. Jeanette Huff, who has been a terrific representative for us, when I learned that she was having to step down because her husband is getting stationed overseas, and of course that's the last thing she would want to do is step down. Having some experience and recognizing the importance of the school system to the quality of our community, I decided to step forward and make that commitment. At the end of the day, I want to protect the excellence of our schools. 53% of Fairfax County's budget is invested in our school system. 70% of that is derived from our property taxes. And there's this commonly held opinion that you have to have kids in the school system to care about the school system. But there could be nothing further from the truth, given that 75% of the taxpayers here actually don't have kids in the school system. But clearly we all are invested and investing in it. So it matters. The quality of our schools matter. I think some of the fundamental things that we need to do to improve the quality of the school system, first and foremost, is to make sure that the school board is focused on the things that they need to be focused on. They are representatives of the community. They need to be representing and engaging and listening to the voice of the community. They need to be putting parents first and teachers first and students first together to ensure that we're advancing student achievement. And I think for us, that means that we need to be able to prioritize our resources from an informed basis. And to do that, we need to be conducting independent program evaluations so that we can discern, hey, what's working versus what's not. That will allow us to be able to pay teachers what they need to be paid in order to attract and retain the best of them. It will also allow us to put a check on class size, which, for many communities, they have students in excess of 30 students, and I don't think that's fair to the student or to the teacher. And so these are some of the fundamental things that I think we need to be working on together. This is going to be a potentially low turnout election, and so really your vote is magnified in that circumstance. And so with that, I just appreciate your support. There are 3 ways that you can help. Of course, voting. You can vote. Election day is on August 29th, but I'd really encourage you to vote absentee. You can vote absentee in person at the government center starting the 14th. So during business hours, you can just go and fill out the necessary paperwork and cast your ballot. You can do that through the 26th. The second way is voting absentee by mail. You can sign up online to request your ballot. You can fill out a form from a local library, but it'll send you the ballot at home. You can fill it out and send it in and cast your vote. And then the third will be on the 29th. The second way that you can help is really doing just what Chris and Brenda are doing. They're hosting a meet and greet, and this is really affording you the opportunity to get to know me and to get to hear some of the concerns that you have, so that I can better represent your voice, and passing the word along to others accordingly. And then lastly, it takes resources to get the word out, to make signs, to advertise, and so the extent to which you can help donate, that is also important. But those are the main things. We all have a stake in this, and I ask for your help and support to help us protect the excellence of our schools. Thank you. And thank you very much for coming.